there, internet individuals! Welcome to episode 108 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. It's nice to see you all here. Let's just get right into it. Let's not talk on for too long. I don't have anything to say, really. The journey continues. Last time, we had made it to... Or apparently we didn't make it to, because I'm like half a block away from it, but... 2,150,000. We continue onwards from this point. Immediately with our good old friend boating adventure. A classic among the Broken Journey series. Hello there, internet individual. Do I remember you? I'm not good at remembering people by name. Hello there, internet individual. Also, I have no clue how to pronounce that, and I'm probably gonna butcher it trying. I unfortunately do not wish to look like a goofball on stream. I mean, I am a goofball on stream, but I only do it when I want to do it. I only look like a complete tool when I wish to look like a funny. You watch the Attack on Canvas art stream. Okay. So, how has everyone's week been? I can actually say it this time because I did stream last week. Hello there, internet individual. Your week was alright? Fair enough. I hope this week is... I hope the following week is just as good, if not better. You'll have some epic style weeks, you hear? If you don't, then I will be upset on your behalf. I'm gonna cry on stream, which definitely won't really say anything because I don't have a face cam. I have this P&D tuber character that doesn't have any emotions on it. Because I don't have, like, a stream deck to change it. Do I like the taste of chalk? I do not know what the taste of chalk is. I'm unfortunately not a chalk eater. Do people actually like eat chalk though? Is that healthy? Is that it's obviously it's almost certainly not nutritional, but I'm not sure if it's even like safe to do. What's with you kids and turning into stuntmen all of a sudden? You're not kids. At least I hope you're not, but... Oh my goodness. Floof. The I. It's 63. You're gonna have to, suffer, unfortunately. You're gonna have to suffer a fate worse than death. I mean, it literally is death, but it's worse than death. What even would be a fate worse than death? I mean, okay, that's probably like something that doesn't have a concrete answer, so. Minecraft. That is the game of all time. It's the game of the decade, and maybe a decent top 100 of the century. You know, I always say, like, how have I gone so far away from Z0 when I'm, like, only 150 blocks away? 150 blocks is nothing. Create a 3-block wide line of dirt. You ask me to do the strangest things sometimes. You'll just have some oddly specific requests sometimes. Fortunately, viewer satisfaction trumps resource management. Sometimes. It trumps resource management unless it doesn't. Have I heard of Go Animate? Yes, I have heard of it. I've never used it, and I don't think I've ever watched a serious animation made with it. Pretty much everything I've seen is just, like, ironic stuff. Or, like, stuff that is meant to be purposely bad, but... It's sort of like, okay, I probably have the complete I probably have the complete wrong impression saying this, but it's like Gacha Life, but if Gacha Life was like a Flash game instead. It's like if someone tried to convert Gacha Life into a Flash game. Boating adventure, all aboard the Boating Express. If I ever make merch someday, I should totally make like a bath toy of just me in a boat. And I'll call it like the LDS Boating Express. I mean, it can't be that much harder than getting plushies made of me, right? Rats. There we go. Be effective with your resources. Think smarter, not harder. This is big brain time. Sunset might happen before I actually reach the end of the water. Third person to go to the far lands. There's been 2 people that's done it. I'm not sure if I'll be actually the third person to actually reach it. I'm definitely taking my sweet, sweet time. I've already spent like 2 years on this. Chances are Kurt J. Max gonna make it before I make it. And Kurt J. Max be doing this for like 10 years. In fact, more than 10 years. Like 12 years. A dozen years. He's been doing it for a long time. The EP must be done. I must do the sleeper. I don't actually know, like, how far Kurt J. Mac has gone, because unlike pretty much everyone else that does it, he doesn't keep the F3 menu open all the time. Hello there, internet individual. Do I know any glitches to get there faster? No. But also that sort of invalidates the journey. It's the same reason why I don't just travel via the Nether. Besides having to have, like, hundreds of thousands of blocks in order to get past all of the lava pools. I would say, I might be tempted to say that speed potions would be fair game, but other than the fact that I'm not even sure if they're in this version, if they are, there's probably like no really easy way to make one, and probably the time spent getting it would probably completely negate the extra distance traveled in the time its effect lasts. And then some. TLDR, probably not worth it. And I mean, like, I've never made potions before. I've not felt the need to make potions before. Thanks for the 2 subscribes. It's not often you see the number go up 2. I do not know what that string of emojis means, and I'm concerned on what it's actually meant to mean. It does not look like a good message that I would like to say out loud during a stream. What would I do if 100 ice cubes entered the room? As in literal ice cubes or ice cube BFDI? I assume you mean the latter, but clarification always helps. That being said, I probably wouldn't do anything either way. I'm not really much of a reactionate person, and like short of it interrupting my computer session, I probably wouldn't care what they did. Wow, you finished your video in 30 seconds? That's a new record. I wish I could make videos as fast as you. Okay, Ice Cube FDI. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do anything. I know it might be a little bit strange to have just 100 sentient ice cubes enter the room all at once, but like, they're not really gonna do anything. It's a YouTube Shorts vid. Still, is a 1 second raw video. I'm not sure what that entails. If it was completed in just 30 seconds. Something all of a sudden smells like chicken. I got a bucket of chicken. Steve's incredibly quick hand. Wow, it has already been almost half an hour. These streams have just been feeling so much shorter lately. Oh hey, it's nighttime. Let's put the bed, here, I guess. You can only sleep at night. 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 We're never going to sleep. The problem I have with reading out like reading out nonsense words is that like I have a fear of like a word that I think is complete nonsense turns out to be like something really bad even if it's in another language. Like, okay, there are some exceptions. One of my friends from the Philippines, there is this one one dish that is that they make in the Philippines, and the name of it just happens to also be the name of just happens to be the same, just happens to be spelt the same as a Spanish swear, but those are rare exceptions. I have become a clown, apparently. Rise for the national anthem of all the clowns in the world. Entrance of the Gladiators is just like the most clown sounding sound. The clown sounding song. Like, I'm pretty sure. Okay, the top comment on an upload of the original song is you are not a gladiator, you're the entire Colosseum. But the second highest comment is something along the lines of, I could never see this being used as a serious gladiator entry for as like a serious thing for like actual warriors coming into battle. The word is what you made. The word you made memes cool. I'm pretty sure there is already a word for that, and it's called keck. I have become violent towards the sun. Now it just means that string of emojis that look like a face. I feel like that would get lost in translation very easily. If you want to be timeout for the shortest time possible, I don't think I can set the time, and the default time is 5 minutes. I don't want to just shut you out the chat for 5 minutes just because you asked. I know I did it before, but I have become a better man now. Isn't Allah like the name of a religious god or something? I don't know what religion because I'm not religious whatsoever, but Make you a mod, then immediately demote you. What's the point? I don't... What even are some of these requests? I don't want to do that. That's pointless.
Ooh.
Let's not talk about racism in the chat, please. I have no clue what's going on with chat. Chat is being a little too unhinged for my liking tonight. Well, like 90% of the screen is just filled with messages that are just contained in emojis. How am I meant to read that? I have become perfectly still. My movement has come to a stop. It means I am ready to sleep. Alright, it's time to craft. Crafting. I don't have enough. Okay. YouTube should have a should have a sort of neutral equivalent to the like button. Wouldn't that just equate to just not hitting like or dislike? That seems a little bit redundant. Okay, I'm just gonna it's becoming too much. The emojis, too much. I didn't ban him, I just timed him out. I don't ban people. I just repeatedly time them out until they learn. Think. That tree is absolutely going up in flames. This is a forest fire waiting to happen. Maybe don't copy paste an entire like paragraph of stuff into the chat. That kind of feels like spam as well. "29 people but only 3 talking chat." Yeah, that's a regular, that's a pretty common occurrence here. Most people just prefer to watch the journey. Either watch the journey or listen to my terrible commentary. Terrible commentary / lighthearted. I wouldn't say I'm really that bad at commentary. I mean, I don't really know what would be considered bad commentary, but it's not really the best either. There's a lot of times where I just don't have anything to say. There's also a lot of times where I stutter a lot. I do a lot of stuttering, don't I? GIF. Graphics Interface Format. Actually, is it graphics interface format? I think the I stands for something else, actually. Okay, real talk, I don't actually know what GIF stands for, but... Also, hello again, Internet Individual. I've already said hello to you, but you've been gone for the last 15 minutes, so I may as well say hello again. Okay, I think it's been more than 15 minutes, but... I haven't listened to the story of Humpty Dumpty in like 10 years. In fact, more than 10 years, probably like 15 years at this point. At the very least, a dozen years. I don't really remember... Okay, I know the gist of how the story of Humpty Dumpty goes, but like... I'm pretty sure the original was in like the form of a poem, and I don't remember the poem. Basically, the story goes is that there is this this guy that is built like an egg for some reason, called Humpty Dumpty, as the title of the book implies, and he likes to sit on top of walls, and this royal guard thing, I think it's a knight on a horse at the very least. I don't know if they're actually like related to royal guard or something, but they're clearly meant to be portrayed as like a guard of some kind, and they tell him to like get down, probably because what Humpty Dumpty is doing is basically loitering, and that's probably illegal. Plus, he'll probably hurt himself, and Humpty Dumpty does not want to get down. So they argue for a little bit, and then eventually Humpty reluctantly decides to get off, ends up slipping, and cracks his head open. Which, now that I said that out loud, is really morbid for a kid's book. Someone, quite literally a kid's book where the main character cracks his skull open and dies. Moral of the story, moral of the story, don't climb on things that are too big. I'm going to sleep here. Goodbye, Internet Individual. we are gaming. Gamer, gamer. What do I know about Reddit? Quite literally the only 3 times I've used Reddit is 2 of them were for r/place and 1 of them was for Jack Sucks at Life. Not counting like YouTube videos of like people reacting to like common Reddit threads, but all I really know is that okay, I don't really know anything about it. Reddit isn't exactly a place I invest my time into. I mean, to be fair, I don't really have that many social media accounts I actively use. I have a Twitter, but quite literally, but I have a Twitter and I, like, use it somewhat regularly, but I only really use it to view posts. I rarely make posts, and I rarely even like or repost stuff on there. And most of the stuff I repost is like just random dumb memes and sometimes Among Us. Because I am a Neanderthal that still likes Among Us in 2023. I have a Tumblr and I'm slightly more active on that one, but again, I only really post like art for a single community, that being Game Mode, and yeah, not much besides that. I have an Instagram, but I've quite literally not made a single post on it because I only really use it to view the posts of a couple friends that doesn't have anything else for some reason, and that's literally it. And I have Discord if you want to count it, but I'm not really sure if Discord counts as a traditional social media platform in this context. It's more like a super advanced messaging app, really. And then, of course, there's YouTube. My, very much, main social media of choice. Illegal water. Oh, I thought that was illegal water. That is just clay. There is illegal sand though, but I can't be bothered to get rid of it. Because it's not important. You! Give me your fleece. You have given me the inefficient amount. Your friend must now perish. I hope you're happy. You have led your brethren to die. All because you were selfish and gave me less wool than you should have. I'm far enough from Z0 already. You know, all of this, this rendering bug is already, like, getting really bad. I can't wait till we get to 4,180,000 and then everything just turns into a unviewable mess and I can barely progress anymore. And that's not even the last one before the Farlands. I also have the 8 million. I also have the one at around 8.5 million. 8.3 million. Whatever. I could boat this thing. Let me boat. You think you should stop at the 4 million one? You mean the series or the episode? Because no, I'm not stopping the series at a somewhat arbitrary number, when the whole point is to get to the Farlands, which is 12.5 million blocks away. But also, if you mean the episode, that is going to take like a week straight of non-stop streaming. That's going to take like literally a week straight. And that's not even including like sleeping time, eating time, going to the toilet time. I would love to if I could, but I think that would be physically impossible for me to do. You saying I could do a subathon for it? Well, fun fact, you know how for episode 100, I did, a 10-hour stream, I was originally considering doing a subathon for that, but I sort of figured that I don't really get enough subscribers to, like, do a proper subathon. It would barely end up lasting longer than a regular episode. How is it glitching? First of all, hello there, internet individual. And, I am playing Minecraft on, with the Optifine mod for beta 1.7.3, and, really old versions of the Optifine mod had this, rendering bug where the way it rendered it caused blocks to suffer from float point imprecision errors. There's more information in the description. There's a video linked in the description. A video linked in the video, I guess, apparently. This is a forest and it's almost nighttime. Outlook is, I'm gonna be sleeping underground tonight. I will be if I can't get myself to move. Ooh, a desert, just in time. If I did this daily, I would be finished by now. Actually, yeah, I might have been. Though, of course, I upload more than just, this. and I feel like it'd be without saying that streaming 2 hours every day would probably burn me out after a while. Plus, I mean, that was like the first few episodes where like whenever I did it was like really inconsistent. It was this series started before I settled on a consistent schedule. Before I used to just upload whenever I like I said. Anyway, what was I saying? I used to just upload whenever I felt like uploading. Hello there, internet individual. How do I even do this? Define this. I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. But now I stream on Sundays and upload on Wednesdays. Well, I try to upload on Wednesdays. Quite a lot of the time I don't have a video ready for Wednesday, so I just stream again on Wednesday. Usually something different, like a different game, or sometimes drawing. Oh, amount of boats. When did that happen? How many more years do I think it would take? About 9 years, I estimate, roughly. Of course, I might be open to doing more of like what I did during March, where I stream every day for a month, and also maybe another much longer stream once in a while. Your eyes hurt already? You can like look away if you need to. Hello again, internet individual. It's been an hour. Yep. We've just crossed the 1 hour mark, and funny enough, also just crossed the halfway point. Come on. Come on. You're gonna head out now? Alright, goodbye, internet individual. I hope you have enjoyed. Squid. Aha, this was very much worth it. Mostly. Maybe. I don't know. Part of me wants to maybe someday do a gaming stream with my Switch, but I once asked for a capture card, never used it, and somehow lost it, despite having never used it. So, short of asking for another one for, like, Christmas or something. Oh, cool. I have too many sticks. Get rid of sticks. I am burning through all these boats really quickly. Boating adventure, all aboard the Boating Express. Squid. Squids are inconvenient. They sometimes bash into the boat and maybe swerve off course. You're making me take an inefficient path, squids. Tisk, tisk, tisk. That is the highest crime among clowns. It's up there with being one of those clowns that spawned in my bed just because I was too close to a tree that happened to spawn a mob 0.1 seconds before I actually fall asleep. That is the last boat already. I've not even used a single bed yet. I've gone through 7 boats in one day. Avoid the what's it called, the ravine. It's like I get to do nothing at all. It feels like I'm doing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Ooh!
This will be our prime sleeping location. Let us commit the sleeper on my perfectly crafted bed. There is nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Yeah. We're going at the speed of light. Floating around at the speed of sound. Get out the way! I can't even punch you because your hitbox is stupid. Epic gamer keyboard sounds. Oh cool, a forest fire. Let him burn. Murder! This is murder! Oh yeah, I'm also out of boats again. Yeah, that's fun. How much wood do I have? 20 logs. 20 should be enough to last. 10,000 blocks remaining. I'm a little late on it, but I don't care. You guys are gonna have to start calling it out for me. I keep missing it. Safely scaled down. Yoink. I realized too late that I only needed to make one bed. Which is funny because I was quite literally talking not 10 minutes ago about how I've not used a single bed in the time it took me to use 6 of my 7 boats. Oh, hello, doggies. I wonder what breed of dog the Minecraft dogs most resemble. That is too much wool. Get out of it. Boat prepared. Steppy, 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 step. The rapid step. Infinite step. You cannot match the power of my feet. That is a sentence I just said. You know how they recently released, how not long ago they revealed the 1,000-Year Door remake. I'm thinking about how I'm pretty sure how in the first boss of the game they try to bribe you with badges and stuff, and one of the things they literally try to bribe you is getting to be able to smell their feet. I'm not kidding when I quote this. They literally say people pay good money. I'm being completely honest right here. That is an actual thing that is said in the game. I have no clue if they'll keep that in it, but and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, but hello there, internet individual. I could really go for a drink of water, but my glass is out of my arm's reach. And I don't want to pause the game if I don't have to. POV if Minecraft needs internet. I don't exactly think lag would cause this to happen, but I'm thinking about like those high ping videos where it's just like someone's doing something and they just edited to look really laggy and stuff. We have survived the night. I should put a flashing warning on the stream. Maybe. It's just I don't really know where to put it because if I was to I feel like it'd be a bit too distracting on the title. I feel like it'd be too easy to miss on the description, and if I was to do it in chat as a pinned message, I'd inevitably forget to do it one time. How long have I been doing this series for? 108 episodes and about 3 years and a couple months. So, a long time. Though, of course, roughly the first year-ish. Roughly the first year, I didn't really have a consistent schedule, so oftentimes I would wait a lot longer than a week between each episode, and also up until about last year, I only did 10,000 blocks per episode before switching to 25,000 blocks per episode. The Spooder. We're going into the clouds. The sky. Oh good god, there's a cliff. I would like to be able to see the floor while I'm doing this, please. I would hate everything if I was to fall down a pit and perish. And before you say water bucket clutch, I am the type of person that will fall down a pit, freeze up, and not even think about doing it. I wonder, when was the last Mr. Beast gaming video? I feel like they haven't uploaded to that channel in, like, months now. You're subscribed. Thanks for the subscribe. I swear I can hear, like, a car alarm going off in the background. I'm not sure if that actually picks up on stream, but if it does, oops. Oops. You know, I've got to make, like, a sequel to Oops Simulator 2001 called Oops Simulator 1997. Where I just do the same thing on Parappa 1, but I don't have a copy of the PS1 version of the game, and I don't think the PSP emulator I use has TAS functionality in it. Ah, this looks like the perfect place to get a drink. I can do nothing while I get myself a drink. What's up, gamers? I am back. Stay hydrated. You will donate $30 if you scream my name as loud as you can. I don't have super thanks or any sort of, like, donation feature ready yet. Also, I don't have a bank account. So, good luck trying to donate even if I did do it. But, save yourself the $30. Save yourself the $30. Get yourself a nice new pair of headphones, I guess. I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of. Am I trying to get to the far ends? Yes, I am. I've currently made it approximately a sixth of the way there. So, not really that far. You'll make it $50. Again, I do not have anything that you can even donate to if I did it. So, like, what's the point? I appreciate your offer. But I don't really think I have a way to make that offer actually flourish. So, I'm gonna pass. Press E and W. When it glitches, it sort of looks like the stripe plans. Sometimes, honestly. illegal water. This is very illegal activity. Do not attempt to recreate. But also, boat. Oh, it's pretty much the end of the day. It's pretty much the end of the night is the night is coming. The night is approaching rapidly. Don't do it, Mr. Sandman. Let's prepare ourselves today with another bed and boat. You know what? No, that's not a boating adventure. It's a fraud. It's a scam. It's a phony. It's a rip-off. You have had your prime and feel hydrated. I don't know what prime is, but I assume it's like some sort of drink, some sort of beverage, and it is good for you. And well, I mean, I hope it's good for you anyway. I don't. Not that I'll stop you, but I'm not exactly sure how I'd feel if you were like drinking beer in my stream. I mean, okay, not really much you can do in the chat if you're drunk, but... Ooga booga. Spooky. Spooky. You know, guys, it's almost spooky month. It's a famous drink made by Logan Paul and KSI. Oh, fair enough. Now that you mentioned that, I actually think I've seen it somewhere before. I didn't recognize it by name, but I recognized it because it was made by Logan Paul and KSI. Like my aunt like showed me it, and like and like she told me how like people in the kids in the neighborhood went absolutely mad for it. Unfortunately, I've never watched KSI or Logan Paul, so the fact that it's made by them wouldn't sell me on it. I mean, if it's a good drink, then sure. And also, of course, if it's like a fair price. I assume they're benevolent enough to make it a fair price, but 5,000 blocks remaining. I had to finish my sentence before I crossed the cliff.
Ooh.
It's a cliff. I'm spooked. Anyways, I had to stop myself before I crossed the threshold. That is a lot harder to say than it should be. Crossed the threshold. I see there has been a subscribe. Thanks for the subscribe. It's really easy to find in Walmart. I am British. We do not have Walmart. We have Asda. Oh, you are also British. Fair enough then. It's kind of funny that it's hard to find in Britain because I'm pretty sure KSI is literally British, isn't he? I mean, okay, I don't know if he lives in Britain, but hello, internet individual. First time on a live stream. Nice to see you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. There's roughly about 25 minutes left of it, so you have plenty of content to enjoy. Though, I mean, who knows? Maybe the reason why it sells out... Maybe the reason why it's hard to find in the UK is just because it sells out much faster than it does in the US. Not because there's less quantity in Britain. When did I do my first live... When did I first do live streams? Like 3 years ago. A long time, that's for sure. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to find out, right? Just go into the live section on my channel page, sort by oldest, and then find out where the oldest one was. What is this version of Minecraft? This is Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 with optifine. This happened with really old versions of optifine. There's information in the description. Something floating point precision errors. That is a massive water. That brilliant sentence. That is a massive water. Massive water. I make myself laugh in the dumbest ways sometimes. Get out of the way. Yeah. You didn't know I've been streaming for 3 years? Fair enough. I stream consistently on at 3 PM local time zone, my local time zone, so GMT or GMT +1 given daylight savings. Daylight savings makes things so much more complicated. But yeah. And it only gets even more complicated because different parts of the world start daylight savings at different times of the year. What was the first game on my first stream? Minecraft. My first stream was Minecraft. It was back before I even got a new microphone, and yeah, it was terrible. It had my very old laptop. Not just the laptop I had before, but the laptop I had before that. So yeah, it was old. I'm pretty sure it didn't even have a discrete graphics card. So yeah, it was pretty poor quality. I had like less than 1,000 subscribers at the time, I'm pretty sure. It was a very different time back in yeah, my channel was very different back in 2020. I still had school at that time. OBS, can you like not just suddenly disconnect? Why are you like this? Okay, we're back live. Okay, we're back live. You didn't miss anything, I hope. OBS just decided it didn't want to stay connected for some reason. That just happens, I guess. Not to fear, everything is back on track. It's like nothing ever happened. I mean, to be fair with my old videos, I'm pretty sure like my most viewed video, GameCube Effects Omega, is like nearing 3 years old at this point. I've unfortunately never been able to truly capture the attention like I did with GameCube Effects Omega. I mean, the HDF YTP got close, but... well, I mean, somewhat close anyway. You first watched it around 2020 when I had about 1,000 subs. Yeah. That was like not long after I first had a video go semi-viral, which was the new Super Mario Bros. Wii video with every bug speeds it up. will I ever make the NSMB 2 video? The problem I've had with wanting to make like highly requested videos like the NSMB 2 video and also everything wrong with Happy Tree Friends Season 2 is that I've just not had the desire to make them all that much. That's just sort of a problem I have with long projects. I struggle to stay interested in doing it for enough time. Which is also why I'm kind of hesitant to do like long animated projects. Cough cough, Mario's Fortress Calamity. Hold on, I need this. I need the floof. Give me it. Give me your life force. 63, that is not enough. There will be a victim. Assuming a singular floating block, and there's also a second one somewhere. I thought there was another one that's actually connected to the land, never mind. But singular floating block, and it even has a flower on it. Singular floating block is not that uncommon. Singular floating block with flower, that's a specialty. You are the victim. You have become the victim. You should be honored to be the victim, not perishing. Have I seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie? It's the #1 movie, not only this year, but of all time. First of all, that's not true. The Barbie movie beat it. But second of all, yes, I have. I can finally say I've watched the Mario movie when someone actually asks. I watched it about a month and a half ago, but... Actually, I think it was closer to 2 months at this point, but... Am I British? I'm pretty sure I already said I was British like 5 times while you were here, but yes, I am British. Wee. Wee. I remember like when I was young, I was always told this silly story thing. So there is this slide, and whatever you say going down it, you land in a pool of it whenever you land in a pool of it after you reach the bottom. And so there's 3 people going down it. The first person goes down it and yells silver. The second person goes down it and yells gold. And then the third person goes down it and yells wee. The joke is that means pee, and he falls into a puddle of urine. Because that's the sort of humor that 8-year-old kids like, apparently. Yes, Barbie movie beat Super Mario Bros. Movie, and it was probably because of Oppenheimer versus Barbie. I guarantee that is the entire reason why that movie got so much more popular. It was like the perfect marketing campaign that happened by complete accident. Like, I guarantee, and like, even the timing of it is perfect. Like, I guarantee if this exact situation happened 10 years ago, it would have not nearly garnered as much attention as it did if when it happened today. Because like we're in a day and age where like grown-ups watching a Barbie movie is not strange. Which is a good thing, because like who cares if a man in their 30s enjoys Barbie? You think it's just because of the Barbie Girls song? I mean, real talk, I wouldn't be surprised if that movie didn't even have that song in it at all. Like, chances are it might have it, but also I totally get the impression that they didn't feel inclined to have it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Sonic movie didn't have a single song from Sonic in it. I mean, like, 90% of the movie takes place in the real world, so, like... Well, quote-unquote real world. Like, it's set in a real-world location. And then that other 10% is just the very start and end of the movie, where Sonic's at, like, South Island. I'm not sure about the second movie, but... And I'm not even sure the third movie's come out yet. Has the third movie come out yet? I don't know. How do I get down? Yes, the original design of Movie Sonic. That was a thing. Didn't they appear in like they appeared I'm pretty sure original Movie Sonic appeared in like some other film. I want to say it was the Animaniacs film. Was it the Animaniacs film? I'm not entirely sure. I've not seen it since that. I've not seen the clip of the Chip and Dale movie. Okay. Again, I haven't seen a clip of it since, like, it originally aired and, like, people originally saw it, so, like, the memory of it is sort of aged. But, like, they were quite literally at a kiosk, and the title of the kiosk was, like, Meet Ugly Sonic or something. The only other clip of that film I've seen is the cameo of the main six from My Little Pony. So, yeah, I've not really seen much of it. Hello, internet individual. How's the journey going? Well, I have not taken any damage this stream, and we are less than 1,000 blocks from finishing already. When did that happen? I gotta get to Z0 soon. MLP reference in a Chip and Dale in the Chip and Dale movie. Yup. There's, I'm pretty sure it's the same scene. I'm pretty sure it's the same scene. Original Sonic design from Sonic movie appears in. It's like they're walking down the path. It's like a shot of the path, and like the main six just run past the camera. 500 blocks remaining. Minecraft is running very well. Yeah. Absolutely perfectly well. There is zero problems occurring right here. All of the trouble you see, it's a fraud. It's floating sand. Kill it. Destroy the floating sand. I have a feeling that the point is going to be in the water, which is kind of mediocre. I'm being efficient. It's not like I'm being efficient with my time by trying to time it so that the day ends at the same instant I have to go to sleep. Oh wait, the day ends the moment I have to go. What did I just say? I meant, what am I trying to say? I reach the point where we stop at the same time the sun sets and I have to sleep in game. Because then it's convenient for the next episode, so I don't have to sleep like 2 minutes into the stream. That's inconvenient for me for some reason. In fact, why don't I waste a little more time by chopping a tree? I'm a lumberjack and I am okay. Yes. Hop back into the drink. Ooh, maybe this won't end in the water. The Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 22 movie is similar to Space Jam and the 2021 sequel. There's something so wrong about not seeing a hunger bar. Trust me, this is the hung. This used to be normal for like more than a year worth of releases. There was just no hunger bar. The hunger bar was added in, I'm pretty sure, the very next version. This is also the last version where you can't stack meat. You hear me clicking. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me make some space for where I'm gonna put the bed. Let me also put away some of these blocks as well. 1,200,000. What? 1,000,000. No, I can't read. 2,175,000. There, I got it right this time. The toughest part is that I have to deal with old boats. Well, honestly, the boat physics aren't that much worse. Like, sure, I can't glide through the ice at ridiculous speeds, and also trying to hop out the boat without kicking it away is basically impossible. But so, yep, we have made it to our final point of the journey. This concludes the episode for this week. You have until the sun sets and I go to sleep to say your goodbyes. Thank everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this week's episode. Come back next week for episode 109 of Minecraft The Broken Journey, where we will be making it to 2.2 million. Doing our usual 250,000 block journey. Not 250,000, 25,000. 250,000 is a bit too much for my liking, please. And, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. That chicken just perished. El Bozo. And, thank you all for watching. Goodbye. I hope you've all been entertained.